So at AZ Aspire, we pride ourselves on meeting students where they're at every single day. And a big piece of that is their learning outcomes through the curriculum that we provide. One of the things that we do is when a student comes in, we assess them to figure out where they are at so that we can figure out if there are gaps that need to be filled or if there are areas where they can be challenged. We do this through a few different modalities. The first curriculum that we utilize for our middle through high schoolers, for most of them, is called Edgenuity. This aligns to Common Core standards and follows a very similar scope and sequence that a student might experience in a traditional setting. The next curriculum that we utilize is something called Success Maker, and it really is a tailored response to intervention for our littler kids, those K-5 students that maybe have some gappy skills. The other curriculum that we utilize is something called Inspire. And Inspire is really a functional-based curriculum with a lot of pictorial support for our students with more significant learning needs. In order to assess which curriculum each student needs, we give quarterly assessments through something called the STAR assessment. This figures out where your kiddo is at, and then we can place them appropriately according to their need. We also look significantly at social learning, and one of the things that we do that through is a curriculum called Cerebrate, which can align IEP or ALP goals to their social needs. We also use something called Overcoming Obstacles, which can work on post-secondary transition, and we can also look at some of those basic life skills. We use each of these things to be able to tailor your students' curriculum and their education to their unique learning needs, which is our favorite thing to do, is accommodate and modify for our kids.